Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. So today I'm here with something really exciting and cool. It's the unboxing and first impressions of the brand new Google Pixel 5. Yes, I got it in my hands. They were kind enough to send this out to me. It's part of their Team Pixel program, so I'm really excited to review this. Also, they sent me the fabric case and they sent me the Pixel Buds as well. So I've got the trifecta of super cool Pixel stuff here today, and we're going to take it all out of the box and have a look at it and see what they've done different. Look at the new features and some of the other cool stuff that goes along with it. But before we get into that, I do want to say if this is your first time stopping by the channel, I appreciate you being here. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. Now let's see what's inside the box. And here we are with the Google Pixel 5. And of course, like I said, I got the Pixel Buds, I got the fancy case. Google was kind enough to send this out to me as part of their Team Pixel program to review. This is not sponsored. I'm not being paid for this. They're not getting to see this before you are. They just send it out for me to review. Box is pretty normal when it comes to Pixel stuff. Got the Team Pixel on the back there. I like it has little pull tabs. You don't have to worry about getting a knife or scissors or any of that crazy stuff. Box is really, really easy to open up. Once you get inside of here, we can take a look at the brand new phone. And I like this green color that it has. It looks really nice. It's called Sage Green. It's different. It's definitely something that's unique for 2020. Helps the phone stand out, and I think people are going to like it. There's also a black color if you feel so inclined. They're both $6.99. It's got a really interesting finish on it. It doesn't feel like really sleek or it's not slippery, but it has a little bit of a texture to it. Not quite frosted, but I think that it works, and I think that it feels really nice and premium. USB-C on the bottom, you've got stereo speakers, speaker on the bottom, speaker that comes out of the handset, fingerprint sensor on the back. We've got the two cameras on the back here. Now they've upgraded, or they've changed it. Instead of having the telephoto lens like last year's Pixel 4 had, this one now has a wide angle and a regular shooter, so very kind of in line with a lot of other phones, and I think it's going to be a really nice change. I can't wait to get out and take some pictures with it and see what kind of awesomeness that you can do with the wide angle camera with Pixel, because you can do so many good things with the regular camera already. Documentation, SIM ejector in here, the instructions for getting started, all the stuff that probably nobody is going to read while they're setting up their phone. You've got the USB-C to USB-C cable here, so you can recharge it. 18-watt power brick. It doesn't have like a super fast quick charge. There's no 25 watt, no 45 watt, but 18 should be perfectly fine. It is a 4,000 milliamp battery just over that. You have the USB MTD adapter here, so you can plug things into the bottom and attach, you can use a flash drive, plug things into the bottom of the phone, and also use that for transferring data. Got the power brick there, so you can fire it up and charge it whenever you need to. And yeah, this is just a little bit closer look at the phone. Here I will bring in the Pixel 4a as well, so you can see them side by side. One improvement that the Pixel 5 has is it has a metal body. It's aluminum as opposed to the polycarbonate or plastic that the Pixel 4a and then also the 4a 5G have. You can see here, looking at them side by side, there are fundamental differences. Like that camera spot on the back is definitely bigger. You've got the two, looks like it's got a metal button on the Pixel 5 versus the plastic one on the Pixel 4a, but I don't think that one that diminishes quality on the Pixel 4a, but looking at the Pixel 5, you would expect it to be a little bit more premium, and of course it is. They threw in the wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, 2 cameras, more RAM. It's got 8 gigabytes of RAM. That's a really nice welcome change with this phone that I'm excited about. And then here we have the Pixel Buds, which I've really been wanting to get my hands on. I've almost bought some recently. I did not know that they were sending this out to me, so stay tuned for a review on that as well. Looking forward to testing it out. Got the ear tips in there. You've got a USB-A to USB-C charging cable to charge the Pixel Buds, but also the Pixel Buds are capable of wireless charging in the case, which works good with that reverse wireless charging power share feature that you can do with the Pixel 5. The case feels nice and premium. It's kind of got like this oval egg shape to it, and then these circular buds that are in here. I am really looking forward to testing these out. I'm actually fixing to go on a trip, so I will be using these, give them a whirl over the next couple of days. I will come back and do a review on them. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I'm an audio guy as well. I do like to review earbuds. This is just one nice set to add to my collection, and then I can give you all the information you need to know if these are worth it as well. So it works out well. Test out the Pixel 5, test out the Pixel Buds, And I'm also really excited about the case that they sent with it too. The fabric case is nice. I had one with my Pixel 3a XL, totally loved it. And this one is no different. It's basically the same case. Go ahead and take it out of the box here so you can get a look at it. It's got the pull tab as well. That's one nice thing about Google products. They're pretty easy to open and get into. And here we are with the fabric case. It's got kind of like this smooth felt-ish interior on the inside, the fabric on the outside. That neon yellow button is definitely interesting. The color choice on this is cool. I think that it'll contrast well with the phone, which, I mean, you're not really going to be able to see the underlying color, but they did match the inside, which is sage green there, so you're not going to be able to see that either, but putting it in there, I guess it feels comfortable. You know, green phone, green interior. You shouldn't have to worry about the inside of your phone getting scratched up, though, and that's the important part. Here, it looks nice. It complements the phone really well. Good contour, good fit. It'll offer some protection, and then it's easy to plug things into the ports on the bottom. But overall, that's the unboxing for all of these new Pixel products in the Pixel 5. And here we have the Google Pixel 5 in all of its glory. Lots of cool things going on this go around. So it's actually got a metal body. It doesn't feel like it though. It's super light. It doesn't feel heavy. Fingerprint sensor on the back. You've got the 2 cameras. But instead of the Pixel 4 like last year where it did the telephoto lens and the regular camera, this one has their primary shooter and a wide angle camera, which is really cool. I'm glad they did that because I enjoy taking wide angle pictures. You go downtown, you want to take some panoramic style stuff, kind of catch the whole scene that's going on, and it's really a nice thing. It's got wireless charging. It's got reverse wireless charging, which is pretty cool, especially since the Pixel Buds do support wireless charging. That's a nice thing that you can do. It's got a 6-inch AMOLED display on it, which is nice, 1080p, 90 Hz refresh rate. So you get that nice smooth scrolling effect. You don't get the motion blur when you're doing like gaming and watching videos. It's nice. I like the enhanced refresh rates. It's running the latest and greatest Android 11 straight out of the box, which is cool. Android 11 has some nice new stuff that goes along with it. I really like being able to press in on the home button like you're going to close it, and then it gives you options for accessing your smart home devices. So there's a lot of really cool things in here. We'll go into that more once I get into the full review later on down the road, but for first impressions, it's nice. It's got really cool stereo speakers, great volume. They had that on the Pixel 4a, which I have right here. And the Pixel 4a, you can see next to it, I mean, it is a little bit smaller, 5.8-inch display as instead of the 6-inch display, but there are some fundamental differences here, and I think that it definitely merits the increased price point. So what you're looking at with the Pixel 5 is $699 price tag. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most cheap phone in the world, but it's also not crazy expensive, especially when this is the best phone that Google makes. If you look at the flagship phones for Apple and for Samsung, they're all around the $1,000 price point. And then you look at OnePlus, you know, there's around $800-900. So yes, it does have a Snapdragon 765 in it, which means that it's not the most powerful processor in the world, but it doesn't have to be. And I'm totally fine with that because the Snapdragon 765G, I've already tested it out in other phones. It's very fast, it's very responsive. You don't notice any sort of lag or disruption in the experience. So it's got a 4080 milliamp battery in it, which should be perfectly fine combined with the 90 Hz refresh rate, the 6-inch screen, AMOLED display. I'm not worried about the battery life on this at all. It should get you through the day with no problem. And it's really nice because you get that enhanced refresh rate. It makes everything nice and smooth, especially when you're playing games, you're watching videos where there are things that could include motion blur. The high refresh rate takes care of that stuff, and it makes it look really smooth whenever you're using the interface on the phone. So you've got your built-in Google Assistant, of course, because it is a Google phone. All the stuff that you could ask for, it works and it plays well with all the other Google stuff, especially like the Pixel Buds, the Google Nest, Google Home, all that cool stuff. But overall, I think that it looks really nice. I really like this green color they have on here. It also comes in black, and it feels nice and smooth. Like, it doesn't have a really slick texture to it. I don't really know how to describe it. I mean, maybe kind of like almost like a paper almost. It's got this interesting texture, but I do like it, and I think they did a good job putting this together. It feels premium. I think $699 is fair. Last go around, the phones were a little bit more expensive, and I think that might have been a turnoff for people. So the strategy they took this time, make a really high-end mid-tier phone that runs like a flagship phone, but don't charge people $1,000. I can get behind that. That is cool with me. I don't have to have a $1,000 phone as long as it works well. And they already demonstrated with the Pixel 4a that even with a lower chipset, the Snapdragon 730G, that you can still get a really good experience. Having the 765 in here, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage. It is fixed though. You cannot put an SD card in here. That's something that Pixel does. It's something that Apple does. I'm not really a big fan of that. I wish that all phones had expandable storage, because once you buy one, you're stuck with it. But overall, I think that Google did a really good job with this phone so far. I mean, I got to use it some more, of course. I just got the sucker today. But taking it out of the box, having a look at everything, getting my hands on it, and looking at it, especially since I've had other Pixel phones. I had the Pixel 3, I had the Pixel 3 XL, I had the Pixel 2, I had the Pixel 4, the 4 XL. I've had a lot of Pixels. This one feels definitely like all the other Pixels. It feels premium. They did a good job with it from what I can tell so far. Android 11, I'm not worried about the software. Looking forward to getting some real road test work done on this. Really test out the battery, the refresh rate, look at all the fancy enhancements they have in here for their flagship phone for this year. Now, that's all I've got. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comments section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.